on medical device, biomedical, biomedical research, quantum tech, computing tech, communication sensing, quantum tech, computing, communication sensing, matters at atomic scale, quantum, hormuj closure impact, energy supply disruption, input cost surges, supply chain breakage, supply chain breakage, supply chain breakage, stagflation definition, stagnant growth, high unemployment, high inflation from supply shock, unemployment, high inflation, stagflation 2026, a fear of a 1970 style US-Israel-Iran conflict, causing energy shock, stagflation, stagnant growth, high unemployment, zero high inflation, hormuj closure, energy supply disruption, input cost surges, supply chain breakages, tobacco burden, 67 million users in India, tobacco burden, 10% household could rise in class by quitting, tobacco burden, hantavirus alert, WHO says 3 suspected patients evacuated from cruise ship to Netherlands, hantavirus suspected, Mexico supply chains, OBG focus report, automotive, aerospace, electronics, logistics, Syria economy, re-engaging in policy dialogue, structure recovery, SSF video, re-engaging in policy dialogue, Red Sea Corridor Report, OBC April 2026, trade shifts, local value creation, infrastructure investment, Mexico supply chain, Syria economy, AI risks, AI-driven productivity gains could pull back investment, tighter global financial conditions, India inflation 2026, new target, subdue food price, India inflation, AI-driven productivity gains could pull back investment, tighter global financial condition, tight, global growth 3%, India growth 6.4%, driver among emerging economies, trade tensions, AI investment surge, easing trade tension, global growth, IMF India growth 7.3%, quarter 4 financial 26 73.3%, last quarter 6.4%, India 2026 6.4%, India Egypt JDC meetings, new military plans, joint exercise India Egypt, BRICS Samiti 2026, 18 Samiti organized New Delhi, BRICS Samiti, 18 Samiti BRICS, IFS shift, donor recipient partner investor relation, push of Indian foreign investment, IFS shift, India African Forum Summit, shift, donor recipient, India mission in Africa, 16 new missions since 45 missions total, IFA, India Africa Forum, 26 supply chain disruption from US Israeli Iran conflict. Africa as a stable resource partner. It was 2015, 54 African nations. First summit 2008 New Delhi, 14 African countries. And food prices, oil and food prices. 5 May. cotton. China fireworks 26 killed. China fireworks 16 injured. Air Asia deal. Philippines claims based on proximity is its Bajo. Soil locations 120 nautical miles west of Luzon, Philippines. Soil location. Economic EZ. Economic zone. UNCLOS. China claim under 9 dash line. Historical rights. De facto control since 2012. De facto control. China and Philippines. They are now enemy each other. Scarborough Shoal. China deployed floating barrier. Deploy army. Navy. Vessels in April. Blocks entrance. Barriers. Scarborough Shoal. 9 dash line. US consulate closure. Peshawar face closure. Citing diplomatic safety. Peshawar. US consulate closure. US embassy. Artemis 2 crew first women to travel moon को जो Artemis 2. Artemis 2 launch on April. First crew moonlight crew लोग जाएंगे moon fight 1972 10 days fly Artemis 2 10 days fly to moon. First crew first women to travel. US Venezuela strikes Operation Absolute Reserve around the Caracas sovereignty. Operation Absolute Resolve Caracas. US does action targeting so immigration judges as Trump pushes faster deportations. Targeting so immigration judges. Trump pushes faster deportation. Targeting so immigration judges. India investment in US 25 billion. Manufacturing pharma. Indian investment in USA 25 billion. Biotech tech manufacturing pharma 1.1 billion project announced. 20.5 billion tech manufacturing pharma. India US interim trade. Under discussions, tariff measures expire. Under discussion, tariff measures expire. Indian investment in US 20.5 billion tech manufacturing pharma. 1.1 billion project around. So immigration judge Trump pushes faster deportation. Quad members India, US, Japan, Australia focus on security, tech, supply chains, mineral. RoboFast India trip after taking Marco Rubio visit. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Quad Foreign Minister meeting New Delhi. Rubio first India trip Marco Rubio. India US interim trade under discussion. Tariff measures expire. Tariff expire. Babylon Tech Manufacturing. Technology Manufacturing Pharma. Project announced. Lebanon situations. UNIFIL support communities. Israel airstrikes kill to Kifa Lebanon. UAE attack. World will destroy. Global warming. War. Military expenses. Save world. Peace. Every dictatorship, every country. Democracy needed for save world. UAE attack. Iran launch attacks. Bahrain requested UNSC meeting. Kuwait attack. Iranian drone hit power plant. Fuel tanks at Kuwait International Airport. Pakistan PM statement. Pakistan PM statement. Shehbaz Sharif Trump to pause of hormuj operations. IMO confirmed. Attack on French vessel in Hormuz. 8 Afghanistan. 8 crew injured. French vessel. China stance or Iran to reopen Hormuz as soon as possible. Nuclear commitment. UN Security Council meet 6 May. Closed door on Hormuz crisis after Iran attacks on UAE. Project Freedom. US operation to escort ships through the Hormuz. US operation to escort ships through Hormuz. Paused by Trump amid deal talks. Iran US deal status. Iran likely to submit response to US proposal on West Asia crisis. Start of Hormuz crisis. US tried to force open to shipping. Iran fired missiles drone UAE. At UAE ceasefire fragile. Force open for shipping. Iran fired missiles drones UAE. Ceasefire fragile. Iran US. Iran likely to submit response to US proposal. West Asia crisis.